Can you Snapchat your way to jail?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Okay, let's be honest. Committing a crime is stupid.
What about Jean Valjean?
Sometimes there are crimes of necessity, but we're not talking about Jean Valjean today. We're talking about people who committed a crime and then posted about it on social media.
Now that's stupid.
That's really, really stupid.
And that's what today is all about. It's time for crooks who got busted cause they posted.
Hey, that almost seems like it's gonna rhyme, and then it doesn't.
As with many of our titles.
Yeah. Okay,
that was almost something, but it wasn't.
Back in 2013, 19-year-old Hannah Sebata decided to steal a car and rob a bank in Waco, Nebraska. Who knew there's a Waco in Nebraska too? Ha!
That's cool, female robber in Waco.
Then she decided to post a YouTube video describing the entire robbery. Now, she did a good thing. She titled it, Chick Bank Robber, which sounds like something that we would do.
Yeah, that's clickbait right there.
Click on that. And here's the description of the video. I just stole a car and robbed a bank. Now I'm rich. I can pay off my college financial aid, and tomorrow I'm going for a shopping spree. Bite me. I love Green Day. You know,
that's quite a rant.
It's never a bad time for a Green Day shout out.
No,
that's what
not.
I've learned in life.
No, it's not. As a matter of fact, I love Green Day.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Congratulations on your new album,
and she
Green
did
Day.
Kind of an artistic sort of approach. You know, one of those videos where you don't say anything, but you just hold up sheets of paper with things written on them. Usually that's like
the Dylan music video?
Yeah, but there's sort of like, it's just like a genre of vlogging.
Okay.
Her sheets said things like, I stole from a car. Then I stole a car. Then I robbed a bank. And then she begins holding up the wads of cash. A little bit incriminating. Can you guess what the soundtrack for the video was?
Green Day.
Green Day, you're right.
Really?
Yes,
that's why we're not playing it now?
Yeah, we're not playing it.
Because of,
yeah.
Okay.
The video went viral, so viral that the cops saw it and they arrested her.
Did one of the sheets have her like address on it?
No, but they were able to figure out who she was.
Yeah.
So she's found guilty of robbing a bank. She's given 10 to 20 years in prison. I hope she had the time of her life.
Is that how it goes? I guess that is how it goes. Did they use that when Seinfeld went off the air? Didn't they use that? That was like, whenever I hear that song, I get sad about Seinfeld going off the air. When I'm like in high school. Didn't talk to my girlfriend when Seinfeld was on. It's like, gotta call you back, baby. Yeah. No DVR in this era. Back in 2012, Kentucky genius Michael Baker was hoping for some Facebook likes when he decided to post a picture of himself siphoning gas from a car.
That's cool, man.
Well, that car happened to be a Jenkins Police Department squad vehicle.
Extra big gas tank, man.
A police car. You know what happens when you post a picture of you siphoning gas out of a police car in Jenkins? Your hand gets blurred. Look at that.
Oh.
He blurred his hand. I mean, he learned his lesson. Look at me, I got the blurry hand.
Look, I think he was doing the bird.
No, man.
He was doing the old Kentucky bird.
That's how in Kentucky they punish people.
Okay, got it.
Michael was arrested for unlawful taking. That's what they call it.
That's what they call it in Kentucky.
Maybe they can't call it stealing if they're only gonna make you spend one night in jail.
Hey, just charge him with taking. He didn't really steal, he just took it.
Unlawful taking. He'll give it back. Blur his hand, you know? Add a little insult to injury. He'll walk around with a blurred hand.
And that's the rest of the story.
That's the end of it.
Okay, well in September 2009, 28-year-old Craig Lazy Lynch escaped from prison in England. Now he was serving the last year of a 7-year sentence for aggravated burglary. So not only is he lazy, but he's got great timing. So the first thing Craig did was sign up for Facebook, and then he began to taunt police with updates of his life on the outside. Now this is my personal favorite post of Craig's. This is his Christmas post from that year. As you can see, he's got a bird in each hand, a whole turkey in the left hand, and the old Kentucky bird in his right hand.
No, they blurred his hand too. Kentucky got a hold of this.
Yeah, that's what happens. He's got some Christmas decoration around his neck. He's also shirtless.
It's like a Hawaiian lei, but it's open.
It's tinsel. This is what he said. Yes, I freaking made it to Christmas. He didn't use the term freaking. I beat their freaking system, and I love it. Now, this worked. This got a lot of Facebook followers. 40,000 Facebook fans flocked to Craig because of this. He even called in for an interview with Channel 5 News when he was still on the run. He ain't lazy, he's busy. He's working it. Craig is working it.
Busy with a Z.
Now, this went to his head. he began to taunt the police by actually posting his location.
Do it,
He was geotagging these posts.
Lazy getting crazy.
And finally, the police tracked him down after 4 months of being out of the slammer, and now he's back in prison, waiting for the last year of his sentence so he can do it all over again.
Yeah. I mean, nothing says happy like a turkey in one hand and a blurred hand in the other.
Yeah, blurred hand.
I got some Christopher Wallace for you next.
Okay,
and
I'm a fan.
This is not Christopher Wallace, AKA Notorious B.I.G. This is Christopher Wallace, Notorious SWD, skinny white dude.
Oh, got it.
Here he is. He stole a propane stove and a cast iron wood stove from a campground in Maine.
He's a cooker man.
He was addicted to camp stoves.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
I understand.
I really can't figure out what was going on. But he knew he was in trouble because he fled town. The police are searching for him everywhere, and he just gets out of there. It takes a while when you're lugging 2 stoves, but he made it out.
Cast iron, by the way.
Clean getaway, okay? Later, he comes back into town and posts a Snapchat that he's back at home. Back at home, got my stoves right here, boom and bam. I know that Snapchats go away after a while.
Yeah.
Unless they're ours and then someone puts them on YouTube immediately.
Right.
Thanks for that.
But not fast enough.
Not fast enough because the police showed up at his house where he said he was to arrest him and they couldn't find him. So then they're about to leave, but Christopher Wallace, SWD, Snapchats a second time from inside of a cabinet where he was hiding. He Snapchatted from inside of a cabinet.
And let me guess.
They snapped open the cabinet. And they snapped handcuffs on him.
Yeah.
And snapped him into the jail.
That's the way it works.
It's brilliant, Christopher Wallace.
Yeah, watch that Snapchat. Okay, back in December of 2010, Rodney Night Jr. broke into a Washington, D.C. home of Mark Fisher. He steals 2 laptops, $400 cash, and a winter coat. Now, one of these laptops belongs to Mark Fisher's son, who's 15 years old.
Okay.
So Rodney goes back home. He takes a photo of himself wearing his new coat and holding up the stolen cash right here. So he posted a picture on the victim's Facebook page on purpose for all of his 400 friends to see, and also for the police to see, because police were looking.
They're on Facebook.
Well, because they reported that the laptops were stolen.
Yeah.
Okay, so despite the fact that he shows his own face and the evidence of what he stole, it still takes the police a month to catch him.
Oh, wow.
But eventually, he's arrested in Washington in an alleyway, quote, clutching at his waistband, which is a very interesting detail for the reporter to include in the story. Anyway, he was sentenced to 44 months in prison, where he spent a lot of time clutching his waistband.
That's weird. I mean, if maybe his pants are falling down?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's another mystery.
Something else going on.
Maybe he should post on Facebook. This next one I got is unusual because it involves 2 criminals caught committing a crime while in prison.
Oh.
Okay.
You can't do that. That's
Demel
impossible.
Thomas. Oh, it is possible. And Moisha Shepard, a.k.a. Rimtrex and Big Stigs, were serving sentences in a UK prison when they decided to record a rap video. They're both rap artists. On their phone and post it to YouTube. They were spitting bars behind bars. Let's take a look at this.
Big Stigs in the building.
Yeah, and that building is prison.
Back to back.
I just want to make cash and I'm saving
Rim track.
because I want to make back and I want a mansion and I want my kids to live good and I don't want to get locked up all heads.
That's a weird flow. This guy's good.
Sheets hanging, that's Big Stigs, man.
Big Stigs is good. The first guy just sounded like he was doing poetry over a beat.
They got 9 months added to their sentence.
For
Why?
rapping?
Well, those verses were fire. It was arson. No, it wasn't. It was because they shot in portrait. You can't be shooting a rap. No, that wasn't it either. The thing is, you can't have cell phones in prison. Do you see the problem here?
Because
Do you see the problem?
You could order pizza.
Do you? Well, so,
Why can't you have a cell phone in prison?
I don't know why, but do you see why they got extra sentence?
No.
Because they made a video and posted it on YouTube with the phone.
Right.
So they knew
There's
they
proof.
must have had a
Cell phone.
That's right. So that is 9 extra months. When the judge was asked if he wanted to watch the rap video that I just showed you, he said, no, it's unlikely to appeal to me.
Oh.
But Big Stigs did get out. He posted videos of him riding a 4-wheeler around what I think is London. He also made a music video, which I can show to you now if you'd like.
No, it's unlikely to appeal to me.
I get it. All right, fine, I won't show it to you. It's unlikely to appeal to you, too.
Thank you for not
breaking the law
and then posting it on the internet.
Don't do either one, okay?
And for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
I'm Alex. And I'm Victoria. And we're at the Sbarro, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Get both Will It posters.
Here's the other one.
There it is.
Hang these on your wall and just stare at them because
Volume 1 and Volume 2.
mesmerizing.
RhettLink.com/store.
Click through to Good Mythical More. We are gonna play the brand new Bop It game here. Let's see how this stands up to the Rhett Link test.
Competitive pancake flipping. It's good to see you again, Stale.
Oh, yes, Robin. I cannot believe that you made it after such a lashing last time when I flipped your fanny to death.
Yes, but we always seem to make it to the end. It's always the Stale and Robin show, right up to the very end.
And here it begins. Flappity, flappity, flappity.
Unison this year, remember?
Oh.
That's why I did it at the same time.
Flappity, flappity, flappity. Tie. Flappity, flappity, flappity. Tie. Flappity, flappity, flappity. Tie. Flappity, flappity, flappity.
Oh, I win.
Bop It to start.
Bump it. Oh, bump it like you mean it.
What's up, man?